President Joe Biden, who has been raising the human rights banner since taking office and trying to bring together a coalition of Democrats against China, gave a speech at the inauguration of the Dodd Center for Human Rights at the University of Connecticut on May 15. In his speech, President Biden compared China's Xinjiang policy to the massacre of Jews by the Nazis in Germany during World War II and warned that global silence about human rights abuses in various countries is complicity. This is one of the most radical voices in his advocacy of human rights first policies. As we all know, China has repeatedly denied the existence of human rights violations and forced labor in Xinjiang on the issue of human rights. The U.S. has created many slogans about human rights, but has never combined human rights with the actual development conditions of a country. The U.S. has put forward many good-sounding democratic solutions, but in practice it has not left even one positive example of helping other countries to build democracy. Instead, leading many countries into war and leaving a mess behind. The United States claims to be the defender of democracy and human rights, but it has a lot of problems of its own. The United States has intensified racial discrimination. Its passive resistance to the epidemic has caused the death of 700,000 people from the new pneumonia epidemic. It has waged wars and massacred civilians in other countries on the basis of a bottle of laundry detergent and a false intelligence report, and has adopted unilateral sanctions to create an artificial humanitarian disaster. It has also engaged in double standards and selective blindness and turned a deaf ear to the indiscriminate killing of civilians in Afghanistan. It has been proven time and again that the so-called beacon of democracy that the United States has appointed itself has collapsed long ago. The United States should reflect deeply on its own human rights misdeeds, mind its own business, and stop interfering in the internal affairs of other countries and harming their interests under the guise of human rights.